Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Cam6578, and how exactly can you max the Jawas so you can complete Tier 3 of the mod challenges for critical damage? I am going to show you how I modded mine. Basically, the fastest, most efficient way to do it so you don't have to get them all the way to 7 stars because it's not worth it. So, here are my Jawas. I have Dacha Gear 9, Jawa Engineer Gear 7, Jawa Gear, I think 7 or 8, Nebbit 8, and Scavenger 7. So we're pretty low geared stuff. Now let's take a look at the mods I use. I geared up Dacha because I figured he'd be the most worth it, and occasionally he can crit for quite a bit, but that's only due to his mods. Really, he's pretty good. Now, as you can see, I have these abilities somewhat maxed. I kind of have them random, and I put a lot of critical damage mods and health mods, and I'll go over the secondary so you guys kind of have an idea as well, but I won't make it too long because it's kind of random with the mods and you won't get exactly the same thing. But I tried to get his abilities as decent as I could to make him viable for Tier 3. Since I kind of knew what I was up against in Tier 2, I need to upgrade that a little bit. So here I have a decent critical damage mod, pretty good mod. There are a lot of defensive critical damage mod. I have some offense mod for the health, defense again, but a lot of protection, 2040 protection, just so you guys know. And this is probably my worst one, but it's the only arrow I have for critical damage. Moving on. And if you look how horrible Jawa Engineer's abilities are. He is literally he's buns. And so this one I just kind of filled up randomly. I maxed out his mods because I figured that would help me the most, and it did. But I mean, these mods are garbage. Just thrown on there to make him survivable and fast, I guess. So I have some pretty decent ones. A lot of defense garbage and protection. That was my speed mod. That one I thought would be a smart one to put on him since my highest speed mod is on Stormtrooper Han. Jawa, same thing except a little bit more health, and this mod right here basically makes him godly. 31.5 critical damage. That is unreplaceable by any other mod I have. And of course, what's great about mods is you can remove them and put them on other characters that you need at the time. I'm probably going to put this off and put it on Wedge, and that's literally going to make him hit like a truck. But for right now, I needed to gear up Jawa, make him viable for the challenge, because critical chance mods are the meta as of right now. And until that changes, I think you should hit the hardest you can, and that's what I'm trying to do. Chief Nebbit was kind of the carrier. He's my leader. I didn't really upgrade his abilities a whole lot either. I really relied on mods to do this for me, make him hit hard. I could have made it much better, but there are only a couple Jawas that are really viable in certain parts of the game. As you can see here, here's a tenacity mod with plus 36% critical damage. Holy crapola, that is a lot of damage, guys. That's a lot. That's more than my other one. So, again, pretty useful, even though Chief Nebbit doesn't hit very hard. And lastly, Jawa Scavenger. This is the guy who I've been debating gearing up or not, because Boba Fett needs a lot of the same gear he needs. And again, I just threw on junk mods with him, even though he's probably the most ferocious of the Jawas. He has that scrap bomb that really seals the deal. So now I'm going to give you guys a little gameplay. Just of Tier 3, and hopefully I get good mods since I'm making a video right now. But anyway, so I have Chief Nebbit as my Jawa leader, and then the rest, so you just kind of see it's all about placement and timing and strategy for this Jawa challenge. I got very lucky in the middle because the boss in the middle was Jawa Engineer. So really, you don't want to take out Jawa Engineer. Instead, you want to go after Jawa first, but you want to have your team go first. And now you can go after Jawa, boom, bop. And we'll just, it doesn't really matter what kind of attacks you do. I do the splash usually because I like the splash. And of course my Dacha, he's hitting pretty hard. So Jawa is gonna die next round. So I'll just, well, it doesn't matter. I guess he's gone. Okay, so that's 1 out of 5, not bad so far. Let's always go after Jawa first. You know, the stormtrooper on the far left isn't that big of a threat, but really the guys that are going to carry you through this challenge are Jawa and Chief Nebbit and Dacha, because Dacha can hit like really hard. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, and I'm sorry I forgot, but basically, you don't need to get these guys to 7 stars. Mine are literally at like 5 stars right now, and that's awesome, because this is arguably one of the easiest challenges to do compared to like the others, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but basically, they're super easy, and that's just great for all you guys. I have a Jawa boss. That stinks. That's super easy for all you guys to like go in and take advantage of the event, or take advantage of the challenge, so you don't waste time farming Dacha for like a month. Instead, you can farm him for a couple weeks, and like 2 weeks, and you get him to 5 stars, and you're able to do this challenge, do this mod challenge, and get it done, and get those critical damage mods, because those are important. I have 5-star critical chance mods as well. I forgot to make a video. I'm really sorry about that. I was in New York, and I did it in an airport, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, it's been so long that I just didn't do it. But if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments for sure. Moving on, this is going pretty well. I always target the Jawas or the Tusken Raider when I see them, because the Tusken Raider has that bonus attack that goes off every now and then, and it's pretty destructive. You'll see it. And there goes one of mine. That didn't happen last time, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. I'd be upset if I lost. We'll heal. But yeah, last time was not this hard, so like I said, it really varies based on chance for these. Okay, we're moving on. I really need some heal over times for my other Jawas. They're gonna die. Like Nebbit, he's gonna die soon. That's not good. I guess I need to finish the stage, I guess, because otherwise... Oh no. Oh, barely survived. Okay. Last stage is with Darth Maul, and this is where it can get... Last time I did this, I had full health on Nebbit. And you know, you don't really need to apply that much raid gear, I don't think, to any of them. In fact, I find that as a huge waste, so don't do that. It seems kind of crude and kind of useless. Okay, he inflict daze, cool. Let's heal. As you know, if Darth Maul gets the kill, he will end my team. Like, he'll go in, but he's not hitting that hard. He's not that big of a boss. So that is how hard you need. Like, that's how hard the challenge is. I made a mistake early, but I still have 3 stars, so I can still always sim it. That is how hard they are. The challenges are not that bad. I can guarantee you can do it. You spend a month at the most on your Jawas, and you got it, but you have to get them 5-star, and you don't need to upgrade anymore for them. You may need Chief Nebbit if you're a droid team. You will need Jawa Engineer if you're a droid team. But those are the only Jawas that are worthwhile in my opinion. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. Jawas, pretty useful, but mods really carry them over. So make sure you are able to acquire some decent mods so you can just like kind of swap them in and out on the Jawas and basically make them viable for tier 3 of the challenges. But I enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep on grinding, guys.